Hello and welcome to Omni News South Asian Edition. I'm Rima Carr. Our top story tonight, the process for Canada's visitor visa applications have often come under criticism. Critics describe the way applicants are screened as, quote, arbitrary and inherently full of biases. Now, New Democrat MP Olivia Chow plans to introduce a private member's bill next week to fix what she calls flaws in the visitor visa application process. Kush Panthaki has the story.
Noel Gunasekara came to Canada from Sri Lanka in 1991. He's been trying to get his brother Merrill and his 12-year-old niece, who live in Colombo, to this country for a month-long visit. Gunasekara says his brother has been retired since 2005, is well-to-do, and has established ties in Sri Lanka. But despite doing everything required to legitimately bring him over for a visit, the application was denied twice, with no real explanation.
I was quite stunned that he was turned down with no reason given. Ironically, my sister came to see me in September of 2009. She's unemployed, a widow, and she got a temporary residence visa.
And it's just that seemingly arbitrary manner in which applications are accepted or rejected that Olivia Chow says needs to be changed. She plans to introduce a bill to make a fairer system.
Without this fairness, then Canadians that wants to bring their loved ones to Canada for a visit or to a special occasion will not understand why they've been rejected.
I think some officers think they're God because people are beseeching them quite emotionally.
Immigration lawyer Max Chaudhary says this God complex, while certainly not universal, is just part of the problem. Visa offices are chronically understaffed in many regions, which affects what he calls quality assurance.
When you have so many people in that vulnerable position, and there's so many of them, the quantity tends to make you give them short shrift, I think. Right? And that may not occur if there's proper staffing.
Chaudhary suggests there's inherent bureaucratic bias to begin with within Canada's immigration system, and in some pluralistic societies, profiling may occur based on cultural or even ethnic prejudices among officers hired from the visa office's countries of origin. So he proposes a standard mechanism of redress across all visa posts where there is another person other than the deciding officer who has a different set of eyes to look at the application from a different perspective. Citizenship and Immigration Canada responded to the concerns in an email to Omni News. They say all visitors to Canada must meet the temporary residence requirements as set out in the Immigration and Refugee Protection Act. The purpose of the temporary visa, they say, is to protect the integrity of the immigration system while making it easy for legitimate visitors to enter the country. They add that visa applications are considered on a case-by-case basis on the specific facts presented by the applicant in each case. For her part, Olivia Chow proposes a streamlined appeals process where the reasons for refusal can be debated. She'll introduce her private member's bill Monday afternoon in the House of Commons. This is Kush Panthaki reporting for Omni News.